It's not gonna taste good right away, but it'll get better as you're chewing it.
Cancer fighting
Chewing
molecules in my mouth at the moment. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel Skylife. In this video I will be exploring one of the trendiest superfoods right now, medicinal mushrooms. Well, medicinal mushrooms are so trendy and superfoody right now that the mushroom market is expected to grow to $50 billion by 2023. But what exactly are medicinal mushrooms? What's the science behind it? And are they worthy of all of this hype? That's what I'm going to be exploring in this video. We're going to break down all of the current research that we have right now and what we still need to learn. And then I'm gonna actually try a medicinal mushroom supplement for 30 days to see what happens. They are non-psychoactive. I know that you all wanted to see me trip on shrooms in this video, but not this time. Maybe another time, but probably not. Usually medicinal mushrooms are coming in some form of dietary supplement, like a capsule or an elixir, or even in coffee. All you Tim Ferriss, Four Sigmatic people, I know you're out there, smash that like button. There are several types of medicinal mushrooms, but right now the most popular seem to be chaga, reishi, cordyceps, lion's mane, and turkey tail. These mushrooms are said to have several health benefits, including immune support, improved skin, increased energy and metabolism, anti-inflammatory and cancer-fighting properties, and even increased focus and cognitive enhancement. We do have some research that does support these claims. The high antioxidant dose in chaga has been shown to reduce inflammation, while reishi mushrooms show promising evidence of lowering LDL cholesterol. Cordyceps has the potential to boost energy levels and oxygen intake by up to 15%, and lion's mane could improve brain health by stimulating something called nerve growth factor. And both of those conclusions came from double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trials. That type of study is kind of like the gold standard of research, so that does show some promise. But unfortunately, the conclusion in the scientific community is that we really need more controlled clinical trials to draw more conclusive evidence for the benefits of mushrooms. I did come across some issues that you might want to be aware of. So really, it's the beta-glucans in the medicinal mushrooms that are providing the overall benefits, and each mushroom has a different beta-glucan profile. However, in the medicinal mushroom market, there have been concerns that many of these products don't actually contain much of these beta-glucans at all. So what this basically tells us is that if you're going to take a medicinal mushroom supplement, you want to make sure it's coming from a product that is sourcing from the wild and extracting from real mushrooms. Which brings me to a company called Black Magic Alchemy. Somehow through my network of yogi, biohacking health friends, I somehow came across this guy named Shane, who is a real life mushroom hunter.
Immune boosting reishi right here.
Shane is the founder of Black Magic Alchemy, which makes a chaga elixir that sources wild chaga mushroom that he and his team hunt themselves in the woods of northern Ontario.
This one's at least 20 years old the way it looks.
The Black Magic Elixir is root beer flavored, and it's supposed to boost your immunity, sexify your skin, and clear brain fog to increase focus and awareness. So I decided I had to meet this guy and learn more.
What goes on here with this heightened sense of awareness, right? So throughout history, it's been referred to as the third eye. In modern day medical science, they call it the pineal gland. It's not the pituitary gland at the back, it's actually the pineal gland at the front. What happens is this gland over time gets fluoridated. So the pineal gland is very susceptible to things like these fluorides and heavy metals that are in our foods. So what happens if this gland gets overtaxed with that, it stops functioning properly, which causes you to stop releasing melatonin properly, and it also drops that level of awareness. So people associate brain fog. Oftentimes what that actually is the pineal gland's backed up. So the thing that actually can like detoxify it and pull some of those heavy metals out is an antioxidant that's in our skin called melanin. So it gives our eyes color, our skin color, gives our hair vibrancy. Chaga has actually got the highest dose of this melanin antioxidant of any known food. The black portion, the sclerotia on the outside, is actually the highest tested levels of that antioxidant. It's so high in such a wide array of different minerals our bodies need. It grows on living birch trees. So it's not like most mushrooms just grow on decaying trees. It's pretty rare. It's not like you go out in the forest and there's one. It's 1 in every 1,000 birch trees.
Do you have it?
We have a chaga right here. On hand.
Prepared.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is it right here. Hunted with my own bare paws in Northern Ontario.
You found this on a birch tree.
Yeah, we find all the chagas we use, we harvest ourselves. This is the second part of why I feel a strong spiritual calling to do this and educate people on how to harvest ethically. Because there's only so many of them in the woods. It's 1 in 1,000 trees, and it's very hard to grow in labs. So because of that, people go foraging for it, but when they take the mushroom, they take too much.
Can I come with you and look for mushrooms?
100%. 100%.
We're gonna go on a mushroom expedition. I'll bring the trail mix.
You bring the trail mix, yeah.
So after learning all about the science behind medicinal mushrooms and hearing what Shane had to say, I am really excited to try out the chaga elixir for the next 30 days to see what happens. Enjoy 1 to 2 tablespoons straight up daily or add to bubbly H2O smoothies, coffee, tea, cocktails, or desserts. I'm gonna put a tablespoon into my normal morning elixir that I make myself, which is just filtered water with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, the juice of 1/4 of a lemon, and cayenne pepper. So I drink this every day in the morning to kind of like cleanse my digestive system, set it for the day. It's a good gut microbiome booster. That adds like such a nice little taste to this drink. It's been about 2 hours since I took the elixir this morning, and I've been hard at work, and I feel quite focused, not going to lie. I think it might be working. I feel like yesterday when I did the mushroom elixir for the first time, I was like tricking myself into thinking that it was actually doing something, like it was placebo. I was like, oh yeah, I do feel more focused. Yeah, to be honest, now that I think about it, I don't think it was really much different. So it's been a few days and I still don't feel that much different. Still waiting for these magical effects that I learned about and that Shane talked about. When am I gonna start feeling like a freaking superhuman? Hasn't happened yet. Shane did tell me that it would probably take about a week or 2 to begin to see any type of noticeable difference. So I'm wondering when I'll start to notice anything at all. I can't believe how incredibly focused I've been today, and I'm wondering if it's because of the mushroom elixir that I had this morning. I've been editing all day and I've been super on it and focused. I haven't been getting distracted like I normally would. So I'm thinking that there's definitely something to the elixir. It's really hard to measure these things. Could it be attributed to the medicinal mushrooms? It could. Could it be because I had a bunch of deadlines I needed to do and subconsciously I was like grinding to get them done? Could be that too, but my mind can often get really distracted even when I have deadlines, and at this point in time, I felt like I was able to focus in a much better way. So it's Friday afternoon, I'm about to meet Shane, and we are going to Big Sur this weekend for a mushroom hunting expedition. All right, we got Shane, we got Kat, and we got Pierre.
We are going to Big Sur. Mal was cool, but this is not Mal. This is Big Sur.
Have you hunted for mushrooms in Big Sur before?
I have, to limited success.
Approaching the destination, finally. Wait, where?
It's
right here?
Right here on this tree.
That's a mushroom?
It's a monster, baby.
First mushroom spotted. There it is. The first mushroom. What is it called again?
It's called artist conch, or Ganoderma applanatum.
Chaga. The conditions are prime for the hunt. And I bought a hat, so I'm a real mushroom hunter today. I'm ready to go. I can't believe how fresh the air is here. I'm just drinking it in. Such a stark difference from polluted LA air. Like, this is heaven right now. It's so fresh and crisp. How do you tell poisonous mushrooms from the mushrooms that we want to find?
Tree mushrooms, it's almost impossible to find really a truly poisonous one other than jack-o'-lantern, which if you kind of look for more of the polypores, which are hard mushrooms that grow off trees, you're pretty safe. But for the most part, yeah, you really do want to go with someone who knows what they're doing, and don't go after too many breeds.
Shane spotted these like off the trail. Oh my God. I don't know how you spotted these from over there.
These are tricky tail mushrooms. They're a little past their prime, and you can tell because you're not getting those bright coloration with blues and reds. That's how you know it's in good prime condition. And the white around the ring is not prevalent. It's not glowing white. These are actually a little bit younger, These are much better condition.
It's really smooth. It's a cool feeling.
Very much so. And what's kind of cool about it,
Do you just eat it?
you can chew a little bit and walk through the woods. It's like chewing gum. So it actually will clean your teeth as you're walking.
No way.
Cancer fighter, one of the best known ones so far. It actually causes T killer cells in your body to be activated, which then fight off cancer cells.
What makes turkey tails so special is that it has a protein called polysaccharide K, which is really the key to its immunotherapeutic benefits. A meta-analysis conducted in 2007 looked at 8 controlled clinical trials of the use of polysaccharide K in treating cancer. Roughly half of the participants were just treated with chemo, and then the other half had a treatment of chemo along with the polysaccharide K treatment. And what they found was that the group that was using the polysaccharide K significantly improved their survival.
It's not gonna taste good right away, but it'll get better as you're chewing it.
Thank you. Wait, what does that taste like? Am I gonna die from eating this, Shane?
No, your T cancer spider cells are gonna be fucking activated.
Oh my gosh, I'm cancer fighting
Chewing
molecules in my mouth at the moment. And then you spit it out?
You want to swallow raw mushrooms because it's hard to digest.
That was my best spit I could muster.
Forescape is important when you're walking. Redwood tree, spruce pine trees. This is more fertile territory. You can see the soil here. It is more loose. And also there's areas where it's not as steep. You want to find these type of trees, they like it.
Throughout the rest of the weekend, we found a lot more turkey tail, but not many other medicinal mushrooms, and that's to be expected because normally Shane's looking for mushrooms like chaga and reishi in Canada. But we did find other mushrooms that Shane identified, and I learned a lot about mushrooms, more than I ever thought I would know. What? Oh, that's horrible. I found mushrooms. Woohoo! But the best part of the entire weekend was getting to know these amazing people, Shane, Kat, and Pierre. We had such a great time just disconnecting from technology, reconnecting to nature, and enjoying each other's company and getting to know each other as people. Beautiful people! Yes. I left the weekend entirely refreshed, rejuvenated, and so excited about life. I learned that when you say yes to life and you take the opportunity, that life unfolds in the most magical, beautiful ways, and you end up in the perfect moments with the most beautiful, perfect people you could ever have imagined yourself with. And life is truly a gift, and heaven exists on earth in this lifetime. It's now. Yesterday, I had a friend who said, "Whoa, your eyes look so blue. I don't know if I've ever seen your eyes this blue before." And I have blue eyes, but sometimes they'll be a bit gray or green, or they change colors. I had noticed that as well, that my eyes have been super bright recently, and my skin has been really clear, and right now I have a little bit of foundation and blush on, but my skin has been like it hasn't been in years. My hair's been like super shiny. I'm really amazed by this. I never had seen my eyes that blue. Honestly, when Shane said that that could happen, I did not believe him at all. Like, I never thought that my eye color would get brighter or my skin and my hair would get brighter. By the end of the video, I was just completely obsessed with the elixir because I saw all of the benefits that it was giving that I never expected. I'm at the very end of my black magic bottle and I'm so sad because I love this thing. Shane, if this video does well for your brand, can I have a lifetime supply of black magic, please? Thanks. After this experience, I really do think that the key to success with a medicinal mushroom is to find the right sourcing. You want to make sure that the product you're getting is of the highest quality, or else you're probably going to not see many benefits at all. So knowing how Shane and Black Magic Alchemy take so much care in making sure that their products are of the highest quality, that their mushrooms are harvested in a sustainable way in the wild and that they are extracting their mushrooms in the best way possible, I do believe that's a huge factor in why it worked for me. I hope you enjoyed this video learning about medicinal mushrooms. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and comment letting me know that you like this type of video and want to see more. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and hit the bell notification so you will be notified every time I post a new Skylife video. Okay, that's it for this week on Skylife. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, you have the power to thrive. You have the power to live your best life ever. I will see you next week. Bye!